Greetings, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. Although, if you're messaging me, like, bring Beta Ray Bill to MCLC at XNMFJX13 or my man Kevin Martin or several others, it is not a happy Tuesday for you. Good news and bad news to start off this week for Kabam. The good news on paper is that Kabam is about to rake in the money more than I have ever seen them rake in the money on a daily basis, because I'm going to do a video further detailing this, hopefully today. But in general, the daily crystal is so much better of a value, especially for those of you throne breakers and wallet breakers, aka Paragon, but even Cavalier too. So much better value that it's almost an insult to compare to, say, the Happy Camper summer event, where for an extra $10 a month minimum, you are giving yourself another 30 days worth of rewards and then a decent store to buy things in. So, the good news is Kabam is ready to make a lot more money. The bad news is it feels like they don't test anything anymore. And I guess I shouldn't say anymore, because I'll get pushback, understandably, from people saying, Prof, what do you mean anymore? They've never tested things. I don't know. Yesterday was the first day that the daily special came out. And as I pointed out on my channel, and then it was confirmed by Kabam Mike on the forums, the drop rates are wrong. The 6-star drop rates were from like 2 years ago, and they should have been doubled from 1.5% to 3%. Meaning that now Kabam has to send out compensation to those of you that purchased one or both of the Cavalier Nexus crystals that were in both the Cavalier Daily Special and Thronebreaker Daily Special, of which I did purchase both. And the compensation I expect to be here hopefully the next month. I mean, I'm sort of being facetious, but you never know. So that's how Monday started. But at least you could argue that the crystal existed. Woke up to this message: don't buy today's Marvel Champions Thronebreaker deals until they are fixed. I bought the Thronebreaker deal and did not receive my Nexus crystal. Like I said, so many people have sent me that message. Well, let's black out the screen real quick and go to the game on my device and see what it says. And sure enough, if you are used to starting the game with a side quest crystal, like on the first day of the new patch, that hasn't been updated or coded correctly, it'll show this error message where it almost gives us what the code maybe is in the system, but it doesn't actually appear. So right now, for those of you who have purchased these, you do get, I believe, everything else in the offer to pop up. The Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, the Tier 3 Alpha, the Tier 6 Basic, the 6-star Shards, the Stamp, and then, of course, on this side, the Tier 5 Basic, the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selector, the Halfa, Tier 2 Alpha, the 6-star Shards, and the Stamp. But no crystal. So, if you bought, let's say, both days, let's say you spent $20 and you bought both Thronebreaker Daily Specials and both Cavalier Daily Specials for Monday and Tuesday, Kabam now owes you 4 crystals worth of compensation, which I cannot think of a time that Kabam has screwed something up this badly in consecutive days. I mean, I've seen it in consecutive months, maybe even consecutive weeks, but not consecutive days. They're so ready to make money that it's like their coding is behind their envy and greed. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I think the new system that has broken literally the economy of the game and has made offers like this unit offer that maybe used to be a C grade. Now this Nexus bundle looks like a big fat F, though I will say this. It's an F, and yet several of you messaged me that you still bought it, and some of you were very disappointed, and I kept thinking, it's because it's a 3-champ Nexus. Like, if this was a 5-champ Nexus or a 10-champ Nexus, the conversation would be different. If this was 1,500 units instead of 3,500 units, it would be different. But Kabam is still expecting us to pay over $100 for a 6-star Nexus, especially worth of units, on a normal day. And even for a 6-star crystal, usually we're expected to pay $50 to $100 just for the shards, And of course, the new stamp cards, particularly for Paragon players and Wall Breaker players, you're getting a 6-star for pennies on the dollar for $35, or Paragon players are getting a 6-star for, I mean, it's $35 for 15,000 6-star shards. So you're almost getting two 6-stars for $35. You're basically getting a 6-star for about $20. So they don't seem to realize that that's broken the economy of the game, or I guess they're just still waiting for people to buy up the offer so much that they don't care. But this has been an all-time nightmare start to the week. Kabam, I'm surprised you haven't done emergency maintenance to fix this. My guess is maybe they're waiting until Central Standard Time today, in about an hour and a half, to fix it. But in the meantime, it's just horrible for players. So for those of you who sent this to me, it's the exact same look on mine. I am definitely, if I do purchase this, and I don't know if I will, but I'm going to wait until they fix it. But sorry to those of you that called their bluff and realized, oh, the reason why the crystal isn't appearing is because right now it's coded to not appear when you purchase it. What a start to the week.